Hold on, you guys. Let me just fix this. We can get started. Hi, Betty. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Raphael's Insights. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I welcome you into the world of the esoteric, the divine, the beautiful. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me just go to this so I could read it. I could read some of them on here. Hello. Hi, Brenda. All right.
Hello. Hi, Brenda.
Oh, let me lower the volume on that. Okay. Didn't lower all the way. There we go. Mute. Okay. So the first one, I'm just cause you sent it already, I'm gonna do yours, but I'm still gonna say a little bit of stuff before we start. This is the super chat, you guys. Again, as always, I'm gonna do my best to answer every single one. Not every single person who participates on the super chat is guaranteed to be answered, but you guys already know I work my butt off to try to get as many answered, to try to get everyone answered. So before we get started, of course, you guys, let's talk a little bit about the Delta variant. Hi, Indiana, Margie Navarrete. Hello, welcome to Raphael's Insight. Thank you so much for watching me. So let's talk a little bit about the Delta variant. So a lot of people are asking me, what's going to happen with the Delta variant? Is it going to be bad? What's going to be the outcome? Now, like I said, it's going to be mainly specifically towards the people who are not vaccinated and the younger people. Yes, I do acknowledge that there's going to be people who are vaccinated that are going to get it because it's valid. Not every single person is going to be able to be protected. But those who are vaccinated are going to be safer than those who aren't. And I do keep saying this warning that this virus is going to continue to mutate till it can infect those who feel safe and haven't gotten it and feel like they're immune. Even those who are immune now will eventually not be immune to it. But the vaccines are definitely the only thing that's going to be protecting anyone. Whether you get it and it doesn't get so bad, or you get it and you overcome it quickly, but it's not going to lead towards death. Yeah, there's going to be death as well. I acknowledge there's going to be death because I see it too. But the main focus for this time around is going to be those who are unvaccinated and the young kids and young people that aren't eligible to get vaccinated. So definitely there is that that I did want to talk to you guys about. But what's going to happen in about next month, we're going to see it already scattered all around the world. And in August, September, there's definitely going to be a little bit of a lockdown to try to get things under control. And masks are definitely coming back, as we've seen. But again, I still see progress. The only thing that I see is those who are unvaccinated are definitely in danger. So I definitely do warn you. And the one thing they said is that when they came to me and they gave me that vision and that message, they said that this virus is going to continue to mutate. It's like a demonic virus. It's like an entity. It's like an actual demon, right? It's working to take lives. It's working to kill people. And when that's definitely a good thing that you bring up. Let me see. I didn't get to see who brought it up, but they said when the vaccines wear off, there's going to be a lot of people sick as well. That's going to be where it's going to get pretty bad. But again, I still see progress. That's something that you actually gave me an idea to look into. I haven't thought about looking into that, but definitely I will. But okay. But that's just my warning. The next month and the month after that, it's going to be scattered everywhere, but everything's going to get under control. There's going to be masks being mandatory, and then also a little bit of lockdown, but everything's going to progress. The one thing that I do see are the hurricanes that are coming in much stronger than ever seen before. And again, what I did say in my other videos, I think I said it on TikTok, that they came to me and they said scorched earth, and when they say scorched earth, they said one side was going to be burning and going through some huge catastrophes. The other side was going to be the other side of the world. The other side was going to be underwater, flood, hurricanes slamming them. And this goes the same for the United States. One side is going to be dealing with fires. The other side is going to be dealing with tropical storms, hurricanes, tsunamis, etc., and all that jazz. So there's and they did say things were going to get worse, and the sun was going to be unbearable. Still, it's still going to continue very, very unbearable. But let's get started, because a lot of you are participating in this, and I can only see so many. I don't get to see all of them, but let's see. I did save Ana Allende. Love reading. Try to do one question at a time, you guys, so I can get through as fast as possible, and I'll be on here till 4:30, and then I'll move on to Instagram. Ana Allende, my love reading. Okay, let's see. How is Ana Allende's love? I don't know why my face looks so shiny today, so like bright. I look so fair skinned, and usually I look like orangey with a little bit of a tan. I think maybe like the way that I place the lightings. Okay, so love life is definitely going to be very, very, it actually looks really good. Actually, your love life actually looks really good. A little bit of emotion, a little bit of success, and talking about moving forward, progress in your love life, definitely happiness in your love life. And when you ask about any messages from Sal, the one thing that comes in is that he's saying, pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to what you see in your dreams. Let's see. Mayra Mondragon, what gender will my sister's baby be and my love life? Okay, so Mayra Mondragon. Let's do your love life, and then we'll look at the other one. So, love life, it does talk about moving on, moving forward. It talks about difficulties, arguments, and a little bit of, it's like in your immediate past, there's the energy of war, arguments, difficulties. But in your future, it talks about progress, moving forward. It talks about healing and ending cycles. Is it specifically talking about love? It didn't really talk about love. It talked more about healing and moving forward in your love life. Okay, now you want to know gender. Let's see. I don't say the questions out loud, but I whisper them in my, well, I say them in my head. If you guys see my lips moving, it's because I'm saying the question in my head. So I definitely see the gender of the baby. Hold on. I'm just confirming that's all I'm doing right now. Yo, so I definitely do see the gender of the baby being more of a boy. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely see it being a boy. I already looked into it multiple times, and I definitely see it being a boy. And even then, when I look into my crystal ball, which I have it on one of these, I still see a boy. Make sure you guys put your name, your date of birth, and your question. Leticia Reveles. I'm reading it here because it's easier for me to read it on my laptop. Or maybe, get mental, I should put it in the front of me, huh? Instead of turning around. Look on my laptop, I have the horoscopes. Hold on. Get mental, I don't know why, I just thought about it. I mean, okay, I think this will be better. Okay, so you said, I would like to know if my son will won his eyes with his girlfriend and her family. I'm not exactly sure what you're asking. You can see the paint on my hat. I definitely love this hat, you guys, and this is like the only hat that I like to wear. So you guys always see me with this hat. Not exactly sure what you're asking about the girlfriend and her family. Let me see. Leticia Riveles. Not sure exactly what you're asking, but I'm gonna try to answer it. So when it comes to your son and his girlfriend, there's definitely love there. It says that there's definitely a lot of love there, and I think, I don't know if you're asking if he's gonna win them over or what's gonna happen, but there's definitely love, and I definitely see them together. I definitely see union with family and the girlfriend. Jasenia Rios, will I get pregnant soon? I feel like I put this too high up. Sorry, you guys. I'm trying to move as fast as I can, you guys. But I want to give the best answers. So, are you going to get pregnant soon, Jasenia? I definitely do see you getting pregnant soon. Dawn Dying, I'm not sure if I pronounced your name right, but Dawn Dying, what holds in my future months work-wise? How are the next couple of months going to be at work? Let's see. Well, you actually, it seems like you have a lot of luck, success, things paying off. from what I see, it looks like it's going to be going well. Right now it looks like it's going to be going well. Later on, it does say to watch out for a betrayal and some envious energy. But right now, in the next couple of months, it looks like it's going to go well. But later on, it does say to watch out from betrayals from that job or work. Later on, it does show it difficulty. Like right now, I would put it like right now in the next few months are going to be good, lucky. Later on, I think like in 5 months is really when it's speaking. There's a lot of difficulty. It's like less work. Let me check that again. This is for Dawn. Dying. Yeah. So I definitely do see things going well right now. Like future present kind of energy is going to be going well. But later on, it does say that it's going to be going difficult. You have this energy here, the Five of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. It's going to be difficult. It's like things slow down, lack of work, not enough hours, not enough work. But right now, it seems like it's going to be going well. Janie Marlene Perez, spiritual. So I'm going to do, for you, Janie Marlene, I'm going to do in general and see what they want to tell you. Well, actually, let's see. Well, hold on. So how is Janie Marlene Perez says health, marriage, general blessings. So I'm gonna do yours, but you guys try to put one question at a time so I can move as fast as possible, because there's gonna be a lot, and I have to be on Instagram at 4:30. Time crunch. Let's see. So how is Janie Marlene's health going to be? So health-wise, I definitely do see a little bit of difficulties. I definitely do see you paying the doctor a visit, but really, it's like pointing towards your head. I would say more like headaches or really intense headaches, migraines, or something revolving around your head. But health-wise, it seems like it's going to be going good. But I do see you visiting the doctor. Marriage. So marriage, when you ask about marriage, it talks about transformation, moving forward, progress around revolving marriage. General, let's see. So the one thing that comes in for your general, it's more of like stop overthinking so much. You do have a little bit of difficulty. It says that you're gonna have to be standing your ground. You do have a little bit of depression, lack of balance. So it's more of like try to balance yourself out. Try to think a little bit more positive. Really, the energy that comes in, it says that things are going to be a little bit difficult, a little bit aggressive. You're going to be feeling a little bit suffocated. It's just more of like a warning to you be prepared. Chantel, when will my husband get his papers and will he have to travel back to his country? Chantel's husband. So I definitely see a lot of movement as of August. I definitely see some news arriving on August, but I definitely see him having them by, I would say by, let me see, hold on, before I say anything. By October. By October, I definitely see that there being really good news over his papers. And will he have to travel back to his country? Let's see. So when it comes to the second part of it, I have to say that there's a lot of difficulty. It doesn't tell me no, that he doesn't have to travel back to his country, and I definitely do see him making a trip. I don't want to say that it's gonna be, well, I guess I have to say it because it comes out. It says that he does have to, he does make a trip and he does travel. And since we're asking about this situation, it seems like that's what it's talking about. It seems like that he does have to travel back to his country. Yeah, I definitely do see traveling. Naomi Quesada, love life. So when it comes to your love life, it seems like there's already someone thinking about you. There's definitely someone thinking about you, and it seems like you're thinking about someone as well from the past. Your love life honestly just comes out like more of like you're gonna find what you're looking for. It's like you're gonna find someone, you get what you want in your relationship and your love life. If you're not in one, it seems like there's one coming your way. But mainly it's like a lot of there's two people thinking about each other. You're thinking about someone and they're thinking about you. Will my brother Ivan Maldonado do time for his court hearing on August 2nd? How much is he? Should he stick to Mark Brockton and as his lawyer? Okay, so let's start with that. Should Ivan Maldonado stick with Brockton as his lawyer? So should he stick with him? I'd say yes. I don't really see a reason why not to. Although the situation seems to be difficult within itself. Let's see. Will Ivan Maldonado do time from his court hearing? So I honestly, I have to say I do see him serving some time, not necessarily a lot. I see him serving either a few months or maybe a year, but roughly around. I don't see him serving a lot. We'll leave it at I don't see him serving a lot, but I do see him having to serve some time. Based on how I see it, I see it roughly around a year. I don't see it being too long. Maybe a year, and then he gets bailed. Maybe there's bail. That's something that could shorten it. But definitely there's definitely he's definitely going to be serving some time. It seems like it's going to be favorable towards him. So maybe they'll give him like some time with. I don't even know how court actually. I've never really like been in court or anything like that. So really, what I'm thinking is like they give him like an alternate, like you'll serve a year, but you're gonna do this as well. But there's definitely some time that he's gonna be serving. So that's why it makes sense as to why it says it's gonna be favorable towards him, but not necessarily exactly what he's looking for. Giselle, how is your love life going to be? So your love life, one thing that does come up for you, it's more of like love life, like betrayals, difficult. It doesn't say that things are going to be going very well. It actually says like watch out for betrayals, watch out for charlatanes. A charlatan is basically someone who, let's say, says they're well, someone who's full of BS is really what a charlatan is. So watch out for the charlatanes. The one thing that comes up for you, that makes sense. That makes sense as to why it says, it even came out here, to be honest. It talks about someone, it talks about a person, and then it talks about you, and then it talks about betrayal. Even in your general reading, it comes out like that. You even have the card of the devil, and the devil's going to be saying that you need to watch out for someone being like fake, sneaky in that sense, right? So it talks about a lot of difficulties on your roads. And it's mainly talking about between people. So watch out for betrayals. Jamie Relas, how will my relationship be? When will I receive my tax return? Okay. So Jamie Relas, how is Jamie Relas' relationship going to be? Make sure you guys, everybody that's watching, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for everything. Thank you so much for watching me. Thank you so much for tuning in. So relationship is definitely going to be difficult. It talks about a lot of tears being shed. Talks about feeling very stuck and very trapped. Really, the way that I see it is very difficult. A lot of tears, a lot of like emotion, not necessarily celebration wise, more of like being very emotional. Difficult is really how I can say your relationship's going to be right now. Little challenging. I'm checking Jamie Relas. I'm not frozen, you guys. or muted. Well, it says that you're going to be receiving news from it soon. But there's definitely delays. So let me look at it. It's still stuck because it says, so even over here, so you have the card of the Temperance. It says that there's an obstacle that can't be moved. Difficulties. The card of the Death comes out, again, slowing things down. This card here is like they're still holding on to it. This here talks about peace. This card talks about journey. Like it's making that journey. Here it shows you receiving it. And here it just says it's pretty much around the corner. So when I see all this, by October you should already have it. But I want to see exactly if it tells me exactly when. So give me 1 second. Yes. Yeah, you should receive it by October. Honestly, you should receive it anytime within these next 3 months. It's really pointing towards August, but where it shows you already having it is in October. But I keep seeing August, and even then it says that like it was already on its way, regardless. So you should be hearing about it soon. Sonia, will Yaruso and I reconcile? So there's definitely a lot to work through, but I do see reconciliation. I definitely do see that person reaching out to you as well, because this card here These two cards here, the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. I don't know why you can't see. I don't know what's going on with the lighting. But these two cards here, this card here represents someone reaching out to you. This card here is you receiving that news. But I definitely do see reconciliation. Isabel, love, and should my daughter Paula Aguirre open her business on psychic? Okay, so let's see. How is Isabel? Love life wants me. So it definitely looks like it's going to be, your love life is definitely going to be very difficult. Very difficult, but it's headed towards a good direction because you also have the judgment, and the judgment talks about healing, letting go of things from the past, the difficulties being removed, ending cycles, moving forward, balance returning into your life. But right now, in the immediate present future, it's representing like war. It's representing difficult, aggressive energy. So love life, definitely aggressive, is going to be difficult. Now, should Paula Aguirre open her business on psychic stuff? Let's see. From what I can see here, I say yes. I say she should. It definitely looks like it's going to go well. Wendy Silva, will my husband stop consuming drugs, or will his addiction make us get separated? Let's see. Will Wendy Silva's husband... Yes, Maria, I am only doing the super chat. Today it's only super chat. Will he stop consuming drugs? He does look like he's gonna stop for a while, but he does look like he goes back to the same thing permanently. I don't see. Again, it came out. So I see him stopping, and then he goes back to it, and then he stops again. But is he going to stop? It's not anytime soon. As my answer to that, it's going to be difficult for him to stop, but eventually he does stop. He has moments of like going back to it, but not necessarily him staying there. It's like he falls back and he picks himself back up and he continues. But let's see. I think what you want to ask in the rest of the question, Wendy Silva, is more of, are you and your husband going to get to separate? So there's difficulties, but there's difficulties. Really, what I see here is no, I don't see separation, at least not anytime soon. Later on, maybe that's something that does come up, because there is an energy of kind of like spending time separate, but not necessarily. I don't feel it as permanently separate. It's more of like not talking for a while. But I don't see separation, at least not anytime soon. Esther Maldonado, will you and your husband be okay if you get the COVID vaccine? Let's see. You're gonna be okay. There's really nothing difficult. These two cards right here tell you that you're gonna be okay. Joyce says, I wanted to know if my health and financial situation will improve. I'm also dealing with a woman who held me hostage. I'm sorry that you went through that. I'm not like that. That's kind of like a difficult, intense situation. I'm sorry that you went through that, but I'm not sure what you're asking me. If you're asking me anything about that, but let's see how your health is going to be. So your health definitely looks like it's gonna be a little bit. It looks difficult. Definitely do see like more of like pain, like healing from like more of like bone pain, more of like chronic pain. There is something that comes up within like your stomach and also your head. Well, it could be migraines, could be something more. But yeah, it's more of like chronic illnesses is really what's coming up for you. And it does say that you're gonna be feeling a little bit like off. You're gonna be feeling very like how do I put it? You're gonna be feeling a little off, but I do see that you're gonna get better. But your health right now, the way it's coming up, it says difficult. Your health is gonna be difficult. So your financial situation, it does say that it is going to be a little bit difficult, unexpected expenses. Right now, not so much. A little bit more further on. A little bit further on, there is like an unexpected expense, huge expenses, and that's really where it's like kind of difficult. But financially, it seems like you're gonna be a little bit better. Is your financial situation going to improve? I do see it improving. Make sure you guys put your name, your date of birth, and your question all in one, okay? So this person, Trompitas RDZ, says, will my husband immigration papers be finalized this year? So will they be finalized this year? I definitely do see them being finalized this year. Okay, let's see. Daisy Contreras, will I get pregnant this year? Will you get pregnant this year? Yes, I do see you getting pregnant this year. Daisy Contreras, actually in 3-4 months. I would say in the next 3-4 months, because it does come out very, very soon. Will Luis Rodriguez finalize his papers? I did say yes. Will he have to leave the country? Let's see. Will Luis Rodriguez have to leave the country? I don't really see him leaving the country. Yeah, I don't see him leaving the country. But I do see his papers being finalized soon. Maximino J. Quinones, will I be successful business owner? Let's see, if when? So it doesn't come out right away that you're going to be a successful business owner. It talks about a lot of difficulty. What I want to see is more of like how it ends. Yeah. So are you going to be a successful business owner? Really, I have to be honest with you. There is success, but there's also a lot of difficulty. It's like in order for you to stay successful, you're gonna struggle a lot. I would definitely recommend that when you do struggle, there's ways to lift up businesses. There's ways to do things to help your business kind of progress, kind of build from that. When you ask me about your business, though, there's a lot of difficulty surrounding that. I don't see it being like I don't see it being a yes. I see it being more of like things are very difficult for you to keep it successful. In order for it to be that's kind of how it ends. It ends with difficulties. Really, when we're speaking about success, the year that comes to mind, it's coming in years and years from now. It's coming up like years from now. So hold on, somebody messaged me, sorry. It's coming up years from now. It's coming up more of like honestly, the year that comes up that you like even start progressing from all that difficulty is 2027. Let's see who's next. Michelle Estrada. My brother Estrada, he's been scared to go get checked at the doctors. Is it something like liver or kidney? I have to say that when you ask me that, I see kidney. So when you ask me that, I definitely see it's more like kidney. It looks like he's going to be okay, though. It looks like, from what I just looked at it right now, it looks like he's going to be okay. But I definitely recommend him to go get checked out because he definitely has an issue. Ruby Ramirez says, will we be getting a house this year? So I do see a house, getting a house this year, but the thing is that there's going to be delays, there's going to be difficulties, but I do see you getting a house this year. You said, I'm not sure what you're asking about gifts. Spiritual gifts? Yes. And any messages you need to hear? The only message that I get for you for like in general, like messages that you need to hear, is more of like, be patient. You do have good news coming your way, and that you are going to be moving. Just you give me like a lot of anxiety, a lot of like panic. You guys try to do one question at a time. I'm only going to be I actually have to get going already because I have to go to Instagram. So I'm going to answer the next ones really quickly. But no more, okay? So I'm going to try to answer the ones that are currently here that I can see as fast as I can. When will you have a baby boy? I definitely have to say that it's not going to be till 2024. When will you have your papers? Did you already apply for them? Let me see. Your papers, definitely, definitely you're going to be having your papers soon. But I have to say that I do see it being more towards like next year. Will your family move back to California? Yeah. Mariana Charres. You guys, I do have to get going pretty soon. Well, actually, I was supposed to be off since 4:30 because I have to get on Instagram next. Trying to figure out what works best. Mariana Charres, Salvador del Toro. He said, when will your relationship get better soon? I think that's what you said. Yes, I definitely see your relationship getting better. Will you and Salvador get married? Will you and Salvador get married? I definitely do see that. I would say yes. Yes, you will get married. It's just that not anytime soon. I definitely see that being more in the future. Eddie Silvas, how's your career? I'm assuming when you ask career, you're asking how's it going to be. So how's your career going to be? Let's see. Okay. So your career definitely looks like it's going to be, you have a lot of envious energies in your career, which usually when you have a lot of envy, it causes problems and blocks. So you do have a lot of blockage, a lot of obstacles with your career. And then your finances, how's Eddie Silva's finances going to be? Your finances don't look too bad. It actually looks really good. It says that you have good news and money's headed your way. So your finances are definitely progressing. You guys, make sure you guys send your name and your date of birth or I can't answer you. It makes it harder to answer you. Do I see you giving birth? L1 loan 760? Yes, I definitely do. Your work life? Let's see. Difficult right now, definitely. Your work life, definitely right now, difficult. Gonna get better. That's one thing that does come up is that it's gonna get better. Jose Valerio, what's going on with your ex? I'm gonna need my other cards for this. Hold on. So, what's going on with your ex? It does say that your ex is thinking about you, but there's still a lot of like betrayals, kind of a lot of difficulty surrounding your ex. So when you ask what's going on with your ex, I definitely see multiple people involved. It's like he's still kind of like trying to choose if he's wanting to come back, if he's wanting for there to be something, or is it he wants to be with somebody else. Janet Sanchez, general reading. Let's see. Janet Sanchez, for you, you have this card here, the Ace of Wands, and it says that you're going to be starting something new and it's going to be going very well. Like a new job, a new job opportunity. Someone's going to be offering you an opportunity. Jessica Valtierra and Juan Ramirez, will you be in a serious relationship? Yes, I do see a serious relationship, but I also see a lot of difficulty with that relationship as well. So, but I do see a serious relationship for you, Jessica Valtierra. Nicole Andazola, I'm talking to a guy after being in a 7-year relationship, but we keep fighting. Is it going to work out? Is Nicole Andazola going to work out with... Is Nicole's relationship going to work out? Is it going to work out? I think maybe we need to go with the more straight up. This is trying to just tell me a story. Is Nicole and Sola's relationship going to work out? So, is it gonna work out? I honestly, before I talk, I definitely like to verify. When it comes to the relationship, it talks about a lot of difficulty. Even this card is ruling the relationship. I would say, based on what I see here, I don't see it working out. There's a lot of working to do between both of you, working the situation out. But and with what it's telling me, it's just saying that it's not going to work out. Ow. Okay, guys. Mariana Charres, will it take long for your relationship to get better? Definitely. You have the card of the death, which when it comes out, it talks about time-wise, and it talks about it's being very delayed. But all right, you guys. Ana Yended, are you going to be in a relationship soon? Hold on, because my cards are like completely like being weird right now. Okay. I do see you in a relationship soon. It's still there's a lot of difficulties with that relationship. Relationship energy for you is very it's very difficult. Remember, you guys, not everyone who participated in the super chat is guaranteed an answer, but I definitely, like you guys already know, I work my hardest to respond to as many people as I can, to try to respond to everybody. I do have to get going though. I had another commitment on Instagram, and I can't stay longer. Let me see. Wendy Silva, do you see any brujeria done to me or my husband? I had to change the question. Give me 1 second. So, has there been any brujeria done to you and your husband? Yes, there has. The question that you wrote didn't really work because it gave me like a weird answer, so I kind of changed it, and I asked it a little bit different, but it gave me the answer. The answer is yes. Maria Colon, will my husband's health be okay? So when it comes to your husband's health, I definitely don't see it doing well. It looks very difficult. It looks like he's going to be struggling to recover. Is his health going to be okay? With what I see, he's going to be okay, but his health is not doing well. Let's see. I'm looking for any other ones that pop up, but I do have to get going, you guys, because I have to be on Instagram. If you guys want, follow me on Instagram, and those are going to be just randomly answered. Follow me to Instagram, which is Raphaelsinsights, and I'll be on live on Instagram for about 30 minutes. Vanessa Tinajero Health. Vanessa, when you ask me about your health is actually seeming a little bit difficult. I definitely would recommend you that if you're not feeling well, to go get checked out, because it does come out very, very difficult. Okay, you guys. Let me see. Carolina Nava, I'm gonna pull out a card for you. I'm gonna do a general reading for you. But I do have to get going, you guys. I'm already like extremely late on Instagram. Maybe I shouldn't do the Instagram live, just TikTok and YouTube. I think it'll be easier. Or maybe like switch off YouTube and TikTok, or YouTube and Instagram. All right, you guys, I do have to get going. I'm just going to answer this last one. So for you, Carolina, you do have a lot of obstacles. It says that when it comes to moving, when it comes to anything you're doing legal, anything that has to do with legal related, buying a house, buying a car, flying, anything that has to do with signing documents, and all those aspects, it talks about there's going to be a lot of obstacles, there's going to be delays, and to be optimistic that everything's going to move. You have a lot of obstacles and a lot of difficulty that's coming. It can also be educational as well. It can be betrayals as well. That's another energy that came up after. So I don't see you getting pregnant this year, Annabelle. Try this. Asks, will I get pregnant this year? I don't see you getting pregnant this year. I actually see you getting pregnant next year. Okay, you guys, I have to get going. So I answered all the ones that pop up still. I don't see any more. You guys, I do have to get going. I can't stay any longer. If you want, follow me to Instagram, and there it's gonna be completely at random. There's not gonna be any specific people that I'm gonna be choosing. It's all at random. I will be on there for about 15 minutes because I do have things to do, and it already got late. I do have readings to attend to, but I'll definitely be going on there. So I'll see you guys next time. I love you guys. I appreciate every single one of you, and again, these super chats are for you guys, for those who want to participate in it. Nobody's mandatory to participate on them, but they do focus more on those who participate, but there is no way that I can absolutely answer every single one of them, because the way it works is your message pops up and it gets highlighted, but after so many people send messages, they get deleted. Like right now, like I scroll up and there's nothing popping up. There's no super chats popping up. So it's like, it only gives me a certain time frame to answer. That's why I try to move quick, and that's why I was trying to move as quick, and that's why I asked to only ask one question. But definitely, I'll be on Instagram for about 15, 20 minutes, and I'll be answering random questions there too. So I'll see you guys there, okay? So I'll see you guys next time. I'm not doing any more super chats because I already answered and I have to get going. So I'll see you guys. Bye. Till next time. And I definitely need to figure out. I definitely need to do super chat by itself. Because the time crunch isn't working for the super chats. So we'll see. We'll figure out a good way to work this. But I do have to get going. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.